when you're so passionate about something and everything caves in, it's not the end. It's not the end. It's still the journey. And until you reach that finish line, the journey has to go on. Like, you can't let some rocks fall in your path and think that's the end of your path when you still have 10 miles to go. It's not over. And I'm learning that, and I can't wait to share it with you guys so that we can all be on the same page with understanding how this works in life. Hey y'all, so I'm so excited to be back on here talking to you guys and giving you guys an update because so much has changed since the last video you saw. So much. So let's immediately jump right in because I already know this video might be kind of long. So as you guys know, I've been doing Slim for Life for about a month, a little bit over a month. And in the last video you guys saw my month's progress and how much I lost, how many inches, how much everything all the way around. I was having, my blood pressure was going good, my just my overall energy, I was feeling good. And then the week after my month progress, and I was so excited, I was up one night and I was watching movies with my mom, and it was probably like around 1 o'clock in the morning. And the whole time since probably in the evening after I ate dinner, I was just so anxious, and I really didn't know what I was feeling at first because I'm not a person that has anxiety a lot. I'm not a person that has like anything besides like just with my blood pressure being high, which I can tell it's high by a headache, you know, like. But what I was feeling this day was just weird, and it was kind of like an intensified feeling of what I was feeling almost the entire time I was on Slim for Life taking the supplements. And I know you guys, if you've watched my videos, you probably remember me saying that I don't really want to talk a lot about the supplements and what I'm taking because I'm still trying to wrap my head around to see if I like it, if I'm going to continue it. And the reason why I didn't want to tell you guys is because I was trying to see if this was something that I wanted to promote for somebody to want to do. If I thought it was something safe, you know, and things like that. Because the advertisement and everything says, you know, it's this. And so, you know, you're doing it, and I felt good at first. And I'm doing it. And then I suddenly started having these feelings. And then when I would go and talk to my coaches, they would tell me it's associated because when I take this certain metabolizers, I'm probably waiting too long to eat. Well, even I noticed whenever I would take the supplements and immediately eat right after, not even waiting 30 minutes, I would still have these same feelings of fatigue and just tired, and sometimes I'll feel nauseated or weak. And, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, this is all normal. I'm going to eventually get up to a point where I'm going to have energy. Well, that's not the case. It never got better. I just ignored these slight signs. I just ignored. Until this one day, I guess it was just my body telling me, girl, enough is enough. Fast forwarding back to with watching movies with my mom, I was just so tired and I felt nauseated, and I'm like, am I pregnant? And I'm like, no, it can't be I'm pregnant, you know. So I started thinking, should I stop taking these supplements? I took about 2 pregnancy tests, y'all, because I thought I was pregnant. And I'm thinking like, what is going on? What is wrong with my body? So found out I wasn't pregnant after taking like 2 or 3 pregnancy tests. And so I'm like, what is going on? So I'm still confused. I'm still not knowing what, but I'm so caught up and so overwhelmed with trying to lose this weight and seeing all the progress this Slim for Life was giving me. I didn't want to give up just yet. My mom has anxiety a lot too, so I didn't want to tell her immediately right away like that I was on the verge of panicking and freaking out, like a full-on panic attack. So I just kept getting up and walking around, you know, and just walking around back and forth in the house, sitting back down, trying to get back into the movie. And so finally, fast forward to after about an hour, I started feeling like I was about to panic because I just started feeling my heart just beating. I started feeling these sharp chest pains like right here in the center, stuff I never felt before. I started feeling short of breath. I got to a point where I felt so nauseated that I felt like I was finna throw up, and then I was even about to panic because I was finna throw up while my heart was racing. So I finally told my mom, I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling anxious. I just feel like I'm so anxious. Like my heart is just pounding. Like I can't relax. No matter how much I'm talking to myself and doing breathing exercises, I can't relax. And I told her, I was like, something is wrong. I think I need to go to the emergency room. And so she told me, she's like, are you sure you're okay? So I checked. I have a blood pressure cuff that I keep at home, like a home blood pressure cuff. So I checked my blood pressure. It was a little elevated, but at the same time, I was just doing a lot of walking. So I'm like, you know what? I was like, you know what? This is probably why it's kind of elevated, you know. And then my heart rate was like 98. My heart rate has never been, I don't think I've ever seen my heart rate over 90 if I wasn't working out. So that scared me a little bit, but you know the normal heart rate is 60 to 100. So I'm like, you know what? It's still kind of in normal range. So my mom was like, well, do you want to go outside? You know, sometimes going outside, getting a breath of fresh air, or, you know, talking to somebody to get your mind off things, because that's what she does a lot with to help relieve her anxiety. So that's what we did. We went outside and walked. I thought that was helping, but it was. It just kind of helped me kind of ignore it while I was talking and walking. So, and keep in mind, at this point, it's now 3 o'clock in the morning. We're walking around the apartments outside. So finally I told her, I said, you know what, let me just go lay down and go to sleep. So I gave her, she stayed up a little longer until my son fell asleep. And I came and got in the bed with my husband. And I remember feeling these feelings all the way until I fell asleep. And I had to take a Benadryl even to help me kind of relax, to help me go to sleep. Which I was scared to do that because I was thinking maybe I'm not even going to wake up, you know. But I did it anyway because I was so much wanting some relief that I took that risk as to take the Benadryl so that I can get some sleep. Slept throughout the night. I woke up the next morning to get up with my kids the next day, and immediately when I woke up I started feeling those feelings again, immediately. And I knew I had to go to work that night, so I was like, you know what, let me just go take the kids, come back home and get some more rest. So I came home and got some more rest, but still, like, I just couldn't get relaxed. I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't, like, I was just at the point where I'm like, you know what, I need to go to the emergency room. I need to go to the emergency room. So that's what I did, and coming to find out, they told me, you know what, you got to stop taking it. You got to stop doing these supplements. That's obviously what's causing it. It's the only thing new you've been doing. So, you know, I'm thinking, like, of course they're going to say that. You know, anytime there's something new going on, they like to try to see what new that you're doing, because they're trying to like just kind of like wean out different things that could be causing your situation. So I kind of just was like, you know what, whatever, I'll take a day off and then do the supplements again and see what happens. So the next day, I mean that same day later on, I started getting some relief because, you know, I went home, I drank a lot of water, I took my blood pressure medication, and I started feeling a little bit more better. But still, it was back there in the back. Like, I still was feeling those symptoms, just just a little bit less than what I was feeling before. So I was like, you know what, let me just go about my day. I'm the kind of person to where I don't freak out a lot. Like, I know how to, like, keep myself calm. So that's what I did all of this long time I'm talking about, within the 48-hour period. And so I finally realized, like, I think I drank a Boost, which is one of the supplements they give you that helps burn belly fat. And when I tell you I couldn't even drink half of it, I was feeling those same symptoms again. Same symptoms. And I said, you know what, why did I do this to myself? I immediately went and laid down and I said, God, please, I won't take another supplement. I won't take another diet. Anything diet quick fix, like supplements or anything. If you can just take this pain away, like take this fear out of me, like take this panic, this anxiety, like take it away from me, because I was so close to panicking. I remember my husband was in the bathroom and he came and he's like, what's wrong? And right when he said what's wrong, I just let loose. Like I just let my panic and my fear, my anxiety just take over me. And I just remember I felt like I was out of control, like outside of my body, and I saw myself being out of control. And I did not like that feeling. Like, I did not like that feeling. And so my husband, oh my gosh, he was able to help me calm down. I started praying. we just sat there silently, and I was just breathing, and I was just talking to God. I was like, God, please, I will not do it. Like, I want to do this the healthy way. Like, I want to do it the healthy way. I don't want to continue, you know, and it's kind of disappointing because as they were advertising like online was just like that, it was like the best decision you could ever make. And I know a lot of people advertise that, but when you're listening to this on a positive radio station, you assume that they're, you know, only going to give you advertisements that's positive for you. Everything that I've learned from Slim for Life, I will take that with me on my new journey. Like the way that I was eating, the way that I was disciplining the way I eat, the way that I was disciplining my food choices, the way I was just being so disciplined. I'm going to take that with me on this new journey that I'm going on, because that's what helped me lose those 10 plus pounds and all those inches. So that's what I've been doing. So that's why I'm not doing Slim for Life anymore. I am doing something new now, and I'm going to tell you guys that on another video, because I don't want this video to be too long. So the next video that I'm going to be putting out tomorrow is going to be about everything new that I'm doing, all of the positive things I want to talk about. And just to go back to Slim for Life, I haven't even told them yet that I'm not going to be doing it anymore. I used to be in there so much. I was so positive about my weight loss. Everybody was so awesome with cheering me on. And I had to just abruptly stop that. And I really had a hard time dealing with the fact that I'm not going to be able to do it anymore, because I saw so much progress. And I saw so much potential. And if I could have continued, and it just broke my heart. What I'm doing now is helping me not only prepare me to have a physical change, but it's preparing my mental change. So that's what I'm like so excited about to share with you guys, because anything you do in life that you're passionate about, your mind is so powerful. And when I say powerful, I mean the most powerfulest thing, if that's even a word, about the human body is their mind. Our mind controls everything our body does. Your brain controls every single thing your body does. Without this on point, you're not going to be 100% on point. So with that being said, anything in life that requires you to use your brain, which is everything about your body, you have to understand that your mind is powerful. And if you don't find time to learn how it works, to learn how it controls you, so that you can be one step ahead of how your mind works, then failure can be so easily dropped in your lap, because your mind will set you up to think and make you give up on things. And so that's what I'm gonna leave with on this video, is that was where I was. I was at that point that within these 248 hours, while I was feeling like that, days after, this is what I was feeling. This is how I was. Like, I gave up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna accept what I am. I'm gonna accept that I'm unhealthy. I'm gonna just, accept that. I was pretty much, my first video, if y'all watched my first video, I was telling y'all about how I gave up. When I couldn't find a trainer, I gave up. After a month, like, I was back to that. And it was because I was just trying to get a quick physical change. Even though it wasn't going to be quick, it was going to be over a 6-month period. I mean a 24-week period. I still was doing things the quick way, because you can't rely on supplements when you're trying to do a healthy physical change. You can't rely on supplements. Supplements are supplements. I can't remember where I heard it from, but a trainer, I think it was on Instagram, she said supplements are exactly that. They supplement to help assist. They're not supposed to be your sole dependence on losing weight at all. Because once that happens, as soon as you stop those supplements, something you solely depended on that helped you lose weight, as soon as you stop those supplements, your weight's gonna come right back. And I'm so glad that I realized that now, because I would have really felt defeated if I got past through all of that 24 week of me, all of my success stories, and then stop it, and then gaining weight back slowly and slowly and slowly. Stay tuned tomorrow because I'm going to be posting that video and also telling you guys what more I'm going to be doing as far as with my health and fitness journey. I'm sorry for my absence this long, y'all. I just really been going through a lot with what I'm doing now, and then still trying to get over the fact that that it's gonna be a different approach at me losing weight and getting healthy. I can see my progress, I can see my strength, and that's what is exciting for me. Like, seeing my strength, seeing that by this point I would have gave up, seeing that that is what like is so overwhelmingly like dear to my heart, is that I'm still going. I haven't given up. I'm still going. And by this smile, like, I can't even stop smiling, because this is what I've been wanting my whole life, is to never give up. Never allow failures, never allow obstacles to allow you to give up. So if y'all want to see more about what I have going on, and just my progress, and then also just to hear a testimony, and to get some more empowerment, to get some more understanding with me about how the mind is powerful, because that's a lot what I'm going to be talking about during my weight loss journey, because I'm starting to see so much how powerful this mind is, y'all. And please stay tuned. If there's just one person out there, like, we got this, y'all. We're gonna do it. We in this together. And I thank God so much, because I give him all the glory, all the honor, all the praise for putting me through every single step in my life, putting me through every single obstacle in my life to get me to where I am at right now today. Enough with me talking. I'm already probably at 20 minutes in this video. Thank y'all so much for all of y'all support, like all of y'all support. And until you really truly can feel what real support feel like, you understand how to appreciate those that are supporting you. And that's where I am. Like, I really feel appreciated for everybody in my life that helps and continues to encourage and lift me up, and continues to want to receive that back, who's being a blessing to me. Like, all of y'all are blessings. Like, y'all are blessings to me, like, so much you have no idea. And with that being said, God bless y'all. I love y'all, and I pray numerous infinity amounts of blessing upon all of y'all life in Jesus' name. And until next time, tomorrow, I'll see y'all in that video. Bye.